Well, your word was consistent. He was +3 in the Rapid, and now he's +3 in the Blitz. Hikaru, you had a good day today. Not like all the games were smooth, though, but when it seemed like there might have been some trouble, you were able to pull it off right at those moments.
Yeah, I mean, I think, it started off very smoothly, but certainly towards the end, there were a couple games that weren't great. The last one was probably the worst of the day against Lee, and I got a little bit lucky, but kind of, I think, as Alejandro and Yasser were saying, I was able to just find moves that weren't pure blunders, even when I was much worse, and just kept the game going. And I was also a little bit fortunate that Lekwang missed this 94 move, which fortunately I saw when I played E7. I was really happy when I found it, because I knew that if I could untangle with the time situation, there was no way he could defend. So it was a good finish, and feel very good with the result.
You have a big lead, 2.5 points. It's kind of hard to imagine anybody catching you. Do you worry about things like that? And when you're going into tomorrow, are you thinking run up the score, just keep playing chess, or keep the lead and be conservative?
Yeah, I mean, there are a couple of possibilities. So like the first game today against Richard is a good example of this, where the game was a draw. It was the same draw that we played in the rapid portion. And Richard basically, after the game, he said, well, I was sure you wouldn't play this line again. He thought that I would try to be aggressive and try to beat him with black in the first game. And I think there are a couple ways of looking at it. You can sort of play very aggressively and hope things work out. Of course, if they don't, you look very stupid. You can also just be solid. And in the process, if I'm solid, I think there's a good chance I'll win this tournament, but there's also a good chance that I might draw too many games and lose that #1 ranking in Blitz. So, there are many ways of looking at it, but I think for me, I'm just trying to play good chess. Like I'm not really worried about anything except playing good games.
You look very relaxed. Let's talk about that #1 ranking in Blitz. As you said, you could win this tournament. Looks like you got a great chance, but the #1 ranking does matter to you.
Nah, it doesn't matter at all.
Really?
I mean, to be blunt, if I was worried about that #1 ranking, it would kind of be like playing online, where I wouldn't play this event. Because I think when I look at the ratings of the players here, I have to score something insane. And I think there's some players like Sam, for example, who I think he's underrated. Definitely in Rapid, but I think also in Blitz. Like in the Rapid, I played Sam, I drew the game, and he had this ridiculous 2609 rating, which of course is 100 points below where he should be at least. So if I was really worried about the rating, then I just wouldn't play the event. So I think it's kind of silly to worry about those things. Of course, it's nice, but again, I just want to play good chess. And if I do that, maybe I'll gain ranking. But most importantly, I would say I do want to try and win the tournament at this point. So that probably will dictate how I play tomorrow.
All right, we're looking forward to seeing you close it out.